Are we back? All right. Welcome back to the Morning Woodward Show. Live on the Woodward Sports Network. Thank you guys for being a part of the morning show and being patient this morning. The audio is working on the app, just to let you guys know. So if anything like this happens, you can still hop over to our app and listen to it if you don't need the video to go with it. So we left off on the Falcons. That is the one word that we wanted to do for the Falcons. Corey, what was your word for the Falcons?
Man, what was my one word for that?
I don't know. So much has happened in the last 5 minutes. All right.
You said rebuild, I think. You said rebuild.
Yeah, I said as project.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's move on. Let's just go straight to the Arizona Cardinals on this one. And it's interesting because NFL polls now put old for the Arizona Cardinals. I don't necessarily think the Cardinals are old.
Aren't they young?
I mean, they got Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
Larry Fitzgerald's really the oldest guy out there, right?
Yeah.
So what is your one word for the Cardinals?
Intriguing.
Oh. Okay.
Intriguing. They have a really, if they can turn the corner, they don't have a bad team, but they just can't turn that corner for some reason.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with not interested. This is a team that I don't. I mean, Kyler Murray, obviously fun to watch, but besides that, I mean, there's really nothing interesting about that team to me.
Yeah, they have some good defensive players. You know, you got to love Budda Baker, and you got to love Isaiah Simmons, who they have.
Watt, obviously.
Yeah, now they got Watt this year. They got, Hopkins is over there. They have some interesting pieces, and that's the word I'm going to use, interesting. I think they're interesting. They're fun to watch sometimes on offense. Like I said, they have some interesting defensive players. But overall, they just can't seem to put it together. Like Kyler Murray was supposed to take those next steps last year. He took some steps, but not enough that you wanted to see from year 1 to year 2. So hopefully, if I'm an Arizona Cardinals fan, this is his breakout season because he has full understanding of the offense now. He can use his legs. My problem is he's just so damn short. Like, that hurts him in the NFL. You got to be able to see over 6'6" linemen, and he's got to take 9 steps drops to do it, and that puts him in weird positions, causes him to scramble and get all those sacks. So, interesting is what I'm going to say.
Good word.
I'm not going to go straight to Lions. I'm going to save that one till last. So we'll go New York Giants next on this list. Give me one word to describe the New York Giants in 2021.
I'm going to go with Galladay.
Galladay.
Because he gone. They got Galladay.
Losers.
That's it?
Yeah.
Man.
They're losers. They got Danny Dimes over there, I don't understand how they would be a breakout team. They're a bunch of losers. They're not going to do anything special, and anybody who likes the Giants, they're losers too.
Well, Judge did a great job last year as their head coach, but yeah, I'm with you. To me, it's just quarterback. That's my word to describe them, because everything is predicated on Danny Dimes. They have given him every opportunity to be good. They brought in Kenny Galladay this year. They drafted Kadarius Toney out of Florida for him as a speed guy. And then, of course, you have Saquon Barkley coming back off of injury. Evan Ingram is supposed to be a solid tight end who never turns out to be. So quarterback play is going to be everything for the New York Giants this year. And if they don't have it, clearly it's the NFL. They ain't getting it done, and I don't think Danny Dimes can get it done. I really don't.
You can't. I haven't seen anything from him that shows me that you can put the faith of your future in that guy's hands. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, me neither. And then let's go to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Obviously, they won the Super Bowl last year. What is your one word to describe the Tampa Bay Buccaneers this year? Joey, we'll start with you.
TB12. Really the only word you got there. Obviously, what do they got up there? Champions?
Yep, champions.
That was their word. Champions. I mean, it sums it up for them.
Repeat.
Ooh, really?
You think so?
They're going to repeat right off into the sunset. They clicked at the right time last year, and now they have a whole year together, and now they're going to have a training camp, which they didn't have last. Repeat. Yeah.
See, it's similar to where I was going to go. I was going to say dynasty. because honestly, that's what I see this team turning into. They brought back everybody. The whole gang is back, so it's not like they're getting worse. They just get more time under that system. Plus, it's Tom Brady, man. Until somebody knocks him off, I'm not going to believe that anybody is capable of knocking him off. Like, he took on Pat Mahomes and the vaunted Kansas City Chiefs last year, and they had their way with Kansas City. So, I don't know. I do not see anybody beating these guys this year in the NFL.
I love how you say it like that and you give no credit towards Henny. No credit. You know everything about that team with the Chiefs was Chad Henne.
Yes.
But it's crazy that we're having this conversation and you're using the word dynasty to a team that literally a year ago you would not be using that word. It's all about Tom Brady coming over there, bringing over his squad, obviously Gronk coming with him, and now you can use the word dynasty after 1 year winning the Super Bowl.
I mean, once they put that Super Bowl in their pocket, that there's no going back. All they can do is add more to it. You know, no matter what, they always got one on their in their pocket. So yeah, I'll go with dynasty on that. And all right, the moment we've all been waiting for. And Fish, I want to include you on this. Jeff, if you want to hop over in the other seat so we can include you on this too, because it's Detroit Lions talk, baby. Give me one word to describe the Detroit Lions in 2021. What do you got, Joey?
Undefeated. As of right now, we are an undefeated team. I don't know how long it's going to last, but we are undefeated.
Can't take you serious. I can't take you serious with that.
There's so much unknown with this season. There's no word that I could really use. I mean, they use the word bad. I mean, I want to disagree with them on that, but it's like you can't. We're a bad team, so I'm undefeated as of now. And that's how we always are. Preseason, undefeated.
Corey, what about you? One word to describe the Detroit Lions.
Beginnings.
Okay.
Just new beginnings. I feel that I wanted to say new beginnings, but I'm just going to say beginnings. And the reason is that I feel everything with this franchise right now is fresh. It's new, and they're starting over from the basement, and they're going to try to work their way back up. So I feel beginnings is the best way to start to describe this franchise.
I thought you were wearing that hoodie because when you got this camera on you and it's just a one shot on you, all you read is hurt. Hurt. That's all you read. That's all you read.
I hope that's not the results of the season.
Hurt. Look at you. Hurt.
Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me.
I don't want
You wore the hoodie, damn it, not me.
I mean, you can't see the, but because the
hurt.
The one word I'm going to use is vibe. And I think that is a good word for this team because I don't know whether they're going to be good or bad. I don't know if this is the beginning of something great, but I do know that the vibe has completely changed around the Lions. It is electric. There is energy. It's exciting. It's something you want to be a part of. Mm-hmm. Now, come week 8, are we still feeling this way? I don't know. But for right now, right here, there is nothing but good vibes going on with the Lions through the coaching staff, through how the players are talking about the coaching staff. Like we talked about Brockers twice last week. He had another quote about how he keeps getting told that these guys get it compared to the last regime from all the players who were there last year to this year. So Brockers has become a nice little mouthpiece for the Lions, and I appreciate all the intel that he's given us. But the vibe around this team is something that we haven't had in a long time. I mean, honestly, a long, long, long time. Schwartz kind of brought that energy, but it really wasn't a vibe thing. It was we suck. We just need somebody that, will get this team excited. I think when Mooch came here, there was a little bit of a vibe like, oh my God, we got San Francisco 49er coach. He's going to bring in the West Coast offense. He's from Michigan. Like there was some energy around that. But this whole shift that we've experienced over the past couple months, nothing like I've ever experienced in my life with the Lions.
It remains to be seen what the final product will be like, but I believe the vibe around this team is because the Lions did something that diehard fans have been asking for decades upon decades, and that is they did a true rebuild. They didn't put Band-Aids on the problem and try to fix things here. Okay, now we're contenders. The Lions did something that Sean Baligian always has been saying for a couple of months now. They admitted without saying it, hey, we're a bad franchise and we have to restart this entire thing from the ground up, and we're going to bring in football minds. We're going to let football people make football decisions, and that's why it feels different. They're not insulting the fans anymore. They're not insulting your intelligence anymore. They're telling you, like, hey, this is going to be a project. This is where we're at. We're being transparent with you. Now let's just go ahead and go along for the ride. That's the one thing that's true. They're being very transparent as much as possible anyway.
Right. Joey?
I already gave mine.
You gave yours? Yeah. Fish, what is your one word for the Detroit Lions this year?
Super Bowl.
Love it. Absolutely love it, Fish.
My actual answer is, maybe that. Yeah, I mean, we don't know what the season's gonna be. We don't know how well the team's gonna play. But the Brockers that said we could do really well. There were some Lion players that said we could do really well, that we can turn it around and go 10 wins. A lot of you guys saying 5 wins, except for sticking Joey.
Except for the smart people. Okay, that's a word. Jeff, what do you think? One word to describe the Lions this year.
My first word was going to be retooling, but that's too light. I think I'm going to say makeover, because it's a complete makeover. It's from the quarterback, because we've seen coach changes, but just a complete team makeover. So I'm excited. I don't know if it's going to be in terms of success this year, but it's looking like success in the future. So makeover will be my word.
Adam, you want to comment on this? I know you got a lot of shit going on right now in the booth. You want to give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, or you want to give a word? What thumbs up? Adam's word is thumbs up.
If I were to give a word,
turn his mic on.
God damn it, Fish.
His mic's on.
Okay.
It's been a day. You already ruined the audio. Then you froze the whole damn show.
Okay, well,
what are we doing here, Fish?
I don't know. Change positions. Send me that.
If I were to give a word for the upcoming Detroit Lions football season, it would be change.
Change?
You're going to see change no matter what happens, whether they're 5-12 or 7-9 or whatever it ends up being. It does not matter. This football team will change for what it's been over the last 3 years, and I think that alone is an improvement. So we'll see how they build from here, but so far, I'm done with the steps the front office has taken.
Awesome. All right. Well, that wraps up one word only. Fish, you got one more comment on this?
You could also use in like 7 different things, like So
yeah,
it's different layers.
Versatility to that word.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for dropping your comments on one word. We want to know what one word you would use to describe the Detroit Lions. You can do that right now. Drop it in the chat to make sure that we're paying attention, because I love when you guys participate in the chat. And Joey, you want to tell everybody about Bridge Street? Did we already talk about Bridge Street?
We did, but I got Northwestern Tech to brag about, because Northwestern Tech is just amazing, and it's only a 10.5-month hands-on HVAC program. And as Lions fans, we all think it's only going to be a 10.5 months until we can just rebuild the entire team. It is true when you go to northwesterntech.edu, because it is the HVAC school that works. So none other to learn from than them. We looked at the school and we got the tour of the whole campus. Absolutely beautiful, and they make you feel special and get you started on your new career. northwesterntech.edu.
Ever since Corey's been wearing this LeBron James jersey around the network, it's been falling down a lot. And you know, really, that's it. Dan Campbell is going to be the man for the Lions. Don't you agree, Corey? I didn't even touch you.
Would you like to win a custom-built chopper while helping our veterans at the same time?
Then watch as we turn this bike into a one-of-a-kind classic chopper.
Watch the Call Sam Chopper Shop on our social media channels and get your raffle ticket today at callsam.com/chopper shop.
Good morning, everyone!
Extra, extra, read all about it!
Let's get into Joey's news.
Let's go!
So tomorrow we continue these NBA finals that have been crazy, to say the very least. It started out with Suns in 4, and it looked like it was going to actually be true, but now these fans are starting to get worried, and they start chanting Suns in 7. And you remember that viral meme, obviously, of Suns in 4?
Yes.
We had to make our own little remake of it. You see him right here.
How many games will the Suns lose in a row?
4.
And
it's looking to be true.
I hope not, man. I really would love to see a Game 7 of this series.
Yeah.
Like, this has been such fun basketball to watch.
I would love to see a Game 7, but then that would make my prediction wrong. So, no, Bucks. End this shit tomorrow.
Yeah. No, I just want more basketball, man.
Yeah.
That's all I want. Honestly, this really has been a great series, and it's been new teams.
And
so it's been fun.
And I also want to say to everybody who said, oh, my God, we got a Bucks and Suns final. This finals has actually been very entertaining, even though a lot of people expect the Bucks to close it out tomorrow. It's still the fact that I'm watching the finals and I really don't know what the hell is about to happen.
Right.
Did you say more basketball?
More basketball, Fish.
Well, you get more basketball with the Olympic from Tokyo, Japan.
That's right. And the USA team actually won a game last night.
They did.
So that's nice of them.
Are we talking more about this game right after this?
Yeah, we could cover it.
Yeah, because there's a couple things I really want to talk more about. LeBron returning the favor. That's what LeBron had to say as to why he was there on the sidelines.
I'm proud as hell for CP. I'm here for CP. He came to my first finals appearance, and it's me giving it back to him, man. We support each other. We've been a brotherhood since we came into the league, and we're going to ride it down with one another.
Hey, why you ripping on his outfit earlier, Stick? I actually kind of like it.
Yeah, because you're wearing the same damn shirt.
Yeah, come on.
You know what? The shirt.
I don't got none of those chains, do I?
No.
I don't have any of them.
The shirt is not necessarily the problem. I don't know if you could find the whole fit. It was the joggers. Like, those things look like leggings. Like, if I'm okay, look. If you want to wear skinny jeans or anything like that, whatever. But if I can see your blood type off of the pants that you're wearing, they're too damn tight.
Hey, you know, some people like to show off their camel tail. It's a thing.
It's the nut huggers.
Right.
Detroit Pistons' Jeremy Grant has been cleared from quarantine and will be available to travel with Team USA to Japan. That's exciting news because I thought this was all going downhill as we saw, what's his name, Bradley Beal leaving, and I was like, oh boy, this is not going to be good. But also big news for him is he's the latest to join the Adidas family, signing a multi-year endorsement deal with Adidas. You see it right there.
It's awesome.
I mean, I got mine. I got
Teamed
mine
up
on
with
right
Nerd.
now.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good collab for him with Adidas. I mean, especially that this took that long for him to get a deal is kind of surprising because he's been playing ball.
Well, you know, he's finally got that starter role. Teams want to see, okay, how's he gonna do? Did good his first year as like the main man. Could be better, and now he's on the Olympic team. So yeah.
And then the latest star off of TikTok, we go to Piper Campbell, a name that I was just introduced to, and I think all of us were this weekend. It's Dan Campbell's daughter. She went viral posting this video right here. Play it without the music though, Adam. She just posted this saying, when you have to move to Detroit, but your dad is now head coach of the Lions. Almost 1 million views on TikTok. She does look like a girl version of Dan.
Yeah, you could definitely tell she's Dan Campbell's daughter.
Yeah, you could tell.
That's awesome. Well, welcome to Detroit. And you're more than welcome to stop by Woodward Sports Studios anytime. That'd be a lot of fun.
That's going to be one of those. I don't know how old she is, but that's going to be one of those that ain't nobody going to be even talking or dating his daughter.
Right.
I've seen that, you know, I've seen a lot of athletes in my day, but Dan Campbell's a big man. That's just a towering figure.
Alpha male.
And how about them Detroit Tigers winning both at the doubleheader on Saturday and then finishing off with the cherry on top yesterday, sweeping the Twins with the shutout. This is Miggy on Saturday.
In the air to shallow center. Going. Hustling, and it's going to drive. Scoops all the way around. Yes. Fly ball left field.
And there's
And then this
Scoop
is
on
yesterday.
Sunday.
Scope with home run 17.
Closing in on 500, just like Mickey.
Looks like there was a lot of fans yesterday. There was 13,000 yesterday.
Yeah,
So
it
it
looked
went
like they were
from-
all on the lower deck. If you watched the game yesterday, like the upper deck was completely empty. Everybody was down on the lower deck, which is fine. It made it look busy. It made it look like a fun game.
That's the whole point. They just make it look busy.
Yeah, no, I think that's fine.
How many did we have on Saturday Night Fish?
38?
31,
Oh,
6
31?
something.
31,000
Pretty good crowd.
fans.
31K. And the thing is, if you were downtown, you saw it.
Yeah.
You saw it.
That's a number
felt
that
it.
Comerica hasn't seen in quite some time.
No, for real. Like a long, long time. That is a lot of people. I mean, and back when they were kicking ass, like they were 42,000 every game. Like it should be almost impossible to get into a Tigers game.
And if you're a Chippewa, it's time to cheer on Paige because we got some more stories to add. What's up, Paige?
So Japan's prime minister declared a new state of emergency due to a recent rise in COVID-19 cases. With the state of emergency, spectators will be completely banned from the 2020 Tokyo Summer Olympics. Now, 2 athletes have tested positive for the coronavirus in the Tokyo Olympic Village after a team colleague was also infected. Now, the 3 cases were from the same country and sport, and they're isolated in their rooms with the Tokyo 2020 team delivering meals to them. But a way that the Tokyo Olympics is trying to help spread COVID-19, help not spread COVID-19, is by having cardboard beds to discourage casual sex. Now, it is reported that the frames are crafted of recyclable cardboard, and the mattresses are made of polyethylene fibers, and it would break under the weight of 2 people. Now, the Olympics really do not want...
Oh, you're fine. Keep going, Paige.
No, the Olympics really do not want people to be having sex. If you guys remember the whole condom situation, they have, over 100,000 condoms that are being distributed, but after the games are over. They do not want these things to be happening while these games are taking place.
Yeah, that's so weird that they want to give it to them after it's over. Like, the damage is done.
Yeah,
what
is the point?
Like, they're acting like they don't have condoms in their home country.
Right,
Like,
that they
here you
could
go.
just bring along.
Yeah.
They want to, get out there, like, practice safe sex, but not to the players while they're there.
Right.
When they go home, they want them to be practicing.
And honestly, we talked about this the first time you brought it up. Like, thinking a cardboard box is going to prevent people from having sex. Like, these are obviously the most, like, conservative sexual people ever when they're like, well, sex can only take place in a bed, so let's take away the bed. Like, no, there's kitchen sinks, there's counters, there's floors.
A lot of forms.
There's everywhere. I mean,
Girlfriend's parents' laundry room.
there you go. Girlfriend's parents' laundry room.
Out of all
Attaboy,
the
Corey.
rooms, laundry room?
Attaboy, Corey.
Hey, I mean,
Laundry rooms are clean,
Now, these beds are recyclable. I mean, it's kind of good for the environment that so many beds are being made and they are just doing this instead of wasting a ton of plastic, a ton of furniture otherwise. So it is pretty good for the environment, but people are wondering why it only can hold the weight of 1 person.
I don't know. It does, but, like, people weigh different things. Like, what about the guy that throws shot put that weighs 300 pounds?
Right.
Are they getting him a bigger cardboard bed?
Maybe 2 of them, but
Because,
then...
like, Simone Biles, what does she weigh? Like 100 pounds?
Right,
Like, there could be a couple Simone Biles in a bed together.
I mean, I agree that the weight, it's supposed to not carry 2 people. So I don't know if maybe 1 is fine. I could find the weight here really quick of how much it could actually hold. But I don't know if a lot of weight can be put on it is the thing. Maybe not a lot of movement.
How the hell are you supposed to sleep comfortably in something where you're
That
like,
might
all
fall
right, lay
apart.
down very carefully. All right, if I roll over, this whole damn thing is going to collapse. Like, it's just such a dumb idea. It's good if you're trying to save the planet. Love that aspect of it.
Yeah.
Horrible
Which they
that you're
are.
saying this is to prevent sex. It is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the weight here. A normal cardboard box can hold about 60 to 70 to 80 pounds if you guys want to know that. I'm not quite sure how much these beds actually hold. I do know that there was a video of a gymnast jumping on it to show that it can hold more.
Okay.
But there wasn't 2 people jumping on it. So, I mean, maybe 1, like, you can move around. It won't collapse on you. But 2 people, on there being very muscular and very fit, I'm not too sure how much those beds can hold.
Yeah, well, it's
Stupid.
Sex is still going to happen at the Olympics. I don't care what you try to do to prevent it. It's unless you put chastity belts on all the chicks and, like, castrate all the guys. Sorry.
It's bound to happen.
Hey, man, people have sex on the grass in the park. Somebody will do it on the floor.
Right. Oh, of course. Somebody's going to do it right in the Olympic torch. Like, they're going to be all over the place. So thank you, Paige, for coming on with that.
Speaking of Olympic torch, did you see what they had to do because Tokyo is under lockdown/state of emergency?
No.
They, instead of doing the normal go through the city of Tokyo, they had to do it on a stage and run in place.
Oh, nice.
So they basically did this. with the torch.
COVID has caused us to look like damn fools with a lot of things. So, yeah, I can't wait for the Olympics to start, though. You've been keeping up on all the prelims and all that stuff, Fish?
Yes, sir. First official games start tomorrow night.
Awesome. What's the first official event?
I believe it's softball.
Oh, nice.
It's Australia-Italy softball.
Okay. Who you got in that game?
Probably Australia.
All right.
And then the opening ceremony is Friday morning.
Nice.
So I will be watching.
Well, let's give a shout out to our people at 8 Mile Vodka. I'm looking for my bottle here, and here it is. Hopefully, over the weekend, you were able to pick some up at any of your local Meijer store and take it out on the lake with you since it was such a beautiful weekend, or just have it around the house so you can make yourself a cocktail whenever the moment hits you. So make sure you pick it up at your local Meijer store right now. 8 Mile. It's available. It's born in Detroit. It says so right here on the bottle. They distill it individually, and it's so good. So if you're looking to try something new, try 8 Mile this week with Woodward.
Tony is a third-generation logger that has a simple, practical approach to life and work. That's why his Coast DX342 knife is perfect for him. The stainless steel blade is rust-resistant and made for all-weather use.
Yeah, the
and
layup.
the double
and then
roll-lock safety
guy
ensures that it will never inadvertently close when he doesn't want it to. That's why Coast is trusted tough.
Welcome back to the Morning Woodward Show, live on the Woodward Sports Network, Detroit's all-digital sports network. And don't forget, this Friday, we are doing our finale for the 25K kick for crypto, and you got 2 more chances to qualify today at noon with Baligian and Bell, and then, of course, at 4 p.m. with The Hook. Right now, it's Jeff with What's Trending with Jeff.
Today on What's Trending with Jeff, real quick note, we are back in the chair out of the booth, so it looks more official. I got like my talk show chair here, but the first video, it comes from, a nice little family getaway on a boat. Everyone's been on it, but have you ever run into a situation like this? Check this out. Family goes on a boat, and quickly behind them, I don't know when they noticed this, guys, but huge bee's nest on the boat with them.
Dude, that might be the biggest bee's nest I've ever seen.
That's like a bee community. Like that's like a bee that's a planet of bees. That's not a nest. That's a lot of bees.
I just don't know how you don't notice that before you get on the damn water.
Yeah, that's a good question. Obviously, when you get on the boat, you're gonna see that. But look at them. I don't know. The guy's trying to use sage to get them away, but that's kind of like an oh shit moment that no one's experienced with these people.
Does sage get bees away?
I would just use a flamethrower.
Right.
It's really it's all preference.
I would sink the damn boat.
Yeah.
Just poke a hole in it and call it a day.
You got to, honestly.
But no, I thought that was hilarious. But the second video, I just want to give a shout out to Tristan Jazz. He's an influencer on Instagram. He does a lot of tough layups. Well, tough's an understatement. Check this out. Incredibly difficult. Anybody who does these things knows he goes up under his behind and does off the backboard. You can replay that again. Yeah, there you go. This is just ridiculous. The fact that you can do a 360 under your legs, and most people struggle just to put it in with the right hand. So, got to give credit to this guy. He's changing the whole game with layups. But
I love these accounts. There's a lot of them that these guys do crazy 3-point shots and just crazy shot attempts, crazy dunks, obviously.
And the crazy part is they're getting more difficult. As people do them, they're like, what's something no one's done? And I'm like, Jesus, someone's gonna do something so ridiculous one day. We're just gonna be like, I give up. Right. These layups are getting more difficult every single time.
Just gonna break the internet. Yeah, that'll be enough.
Imagine playing this guy in a game of Pig.
That's what I'm saying. You can't keep up with that.
It's impossible.
We just shoot from the free throw line. We're not doing no 360 behind your ass. None of that stuff. All right, that's too hard. But the third video, Ryan Midley, he's a skateboarder. He participated in the X Games, and he wiped out like every other skateboarder. But this wipeout, man, it just stuck with me. Check this out. He's going for his little, I don't know what this is called, his trick, I guess. But look at him. He's ready. He's hyped up. Everyone's watching. His family's watching. And
close your eyes.
Just bust those coconuts. See, and look how quickly he got up. Like he wanted everyone to. Oh, yep. Just to fix the pants real quick. like no one just noticed he just busted his balls on that bar. Look at. Oh my God! Everyone knew exactly. You could read the room on that. Look at this. Check this out. Sorry for all the men out there. This is a replay. We're playing it one more time. Completely got air. Oh, Jesus. You know, if you don't want to try skateboarding because possible injuries, this doesn't help right here. This probably does not help at all. But those are one of the videos of what's trending with Jeff today.
Thank you very much, Jeff. We appreciate that. And if you're looking,
thank you, Jeff.
Yeah. Thank you for the sick to my stomach.
Do you wear a cup when you go skateboarding?
They should. They should.
I highly doubt any skateboarder ever wears a cup.
Yeah.
The two
I'm looking to bring on another HVAC tech right now.
We're recruiting 5 to 10 techs a month.
We're looking to grow and expand. Every new tech we hire is from Northwestern Tech.
The hands-on training is fantastic.
They're always my first call.
We love hiring Northwestern Tech grads.
They come out trained and ready to work.
Our program is only 10.5 months, and our next classes are starting soon. So why wait?
I'm looking to hire
Hire a graduate
of Northwestern Tech. Northwestern Tech.
Northwestern Tech.
Northwestern Tech.
Is it time?
Yeah, it is. Fish!
Go fish.
Fish facts.
It's fish!
All right, Fishy, welcome back, my friend. We have missed your facts. I tried to do it one day, and I botched it completely, so we just let it go till you came back.
I thought you did a good job.
Oh, you watched that?
I did.
Okay. Did you like the time thing?
I did. I try to watch as much of the show as I can on my off time, which wasn't very much.
Right.
Tried to keep up on what's going on.
You had to get up super early in California to watch the show then.
I did. I was up watching games, so most of the time I would watch the first 5 or 6 minutes of Morning Wood and then go back to bed after the game ended. So
awesome. Well, let's hear your facts, Fishy. What you got for us today?
Today is Monday.
Yes, it is.
It's going to be a fun week. We got the Olympics starting tomorrow, so if anyone wants to enjoy the Olympics and has a tough sleep, the Olympics is the place for you. We have Adam, do we have the video? Okay, we have a video. This is from over the weekend on Sunday. A lot of options I could have chose. This is from the Broncos game on Sunday over the Tigers. That was a very good try that he just scored. The guy dove out. This is what they should. That's the cam they use.
Ooh, nice play.
Yeah, they're very athletic. They could play in the NFL and they'd probably do pretty well. There have been several players that have tried to go to the NFL.
None of them did well.
As running backs, kick returners. Yeah, they didn't do well.
Yeah, why do you think that is, Fish?
Well, the NFL is a different sport.
Yeah, I understand that, but you think that some of that athleticism would translate, right?
It does to an extent, but they don't make the team probably because it's not as easy as they think it is.
If you gave them proper training and some time to learn the game, I bet you it would work.
Well,
but
most
it's just
of
when
these
you're
people
doing
are getting proper training.
Yeah, but I'm saying for to go to the NFL because I feel like it's just different. The formation, the way the game is, the way teamwork works in rugby versus real football. It's crazy.
We go to the facts, which we have NBA Finals because they were on Saturday. That's the last game. Of course, yesterday was the weekend. You guys don't care. We go to the Bucks, where no player has averaged 30, 10, and 5 on 60% shooting in a final series until Giannis Antetokounmpo. 32.3 points per game, 13 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 61.2 field goal percentage. He's looking very good, and they've won 3 in a row. So they're looking very well. The Bucks hand the Suns their first loss after leading by double digits this playoff. They were 13-0 coming into Saturday. Now they're 13-1 going into Tuesday.
Yeah, man, the Suns had that game. They've had the last 2 games in hand and have just gifted them to the Bucks. But, all credit to the Bucks and their defense for doing what they do.
Speaking of the Suns, they're the first team in NBA history to lose a playoff game on shooting 55 from the field and 60 from 3.
Huh. And 90 from free throws. Like their shooting is not the problem here.
It's the turnovers.
It's the turnovers. It's in this game there really wasn't that many turnovers actually, but it's just more so the defensive side leaving them wide open. The corner three. How many corner threes did they hit last game on Saturday? It's crazy.
Yeah, a lot. And we'll see if we go to Game 7 on Thursday. That should be exciting.
That would be nice.
Today is the 11th, 17th. Yeah,
11,
19th of whatever. 19th of July. I'm losing my mind. 1877 was the first Wimbledon final that took place.
1877.
1877.
They playing with wooden rackets back then and everything too.
Yes, sir.
That's crazy.
And it wasn't telecasted because they didn't have TV back then.
It's very true.
So the only people watching were in the stands.
Awesome.
So very exciting. Babe Ruth, 1920, he hit his 30th home run of the season, breaking his own single-season record. So he's a good player.
Yeah.
He's getting compared to Ohtani, which is pretty cool.
A lot of Babe Ruth talk in this past years. I think more Babe Ruth talk than I've ever heard in my entire life.
And I was a little sad that Ohtani didn't really show up in the home run derby.
I mean, he showed up. That first round was insane. Had he not run into a buzzsaw, he would have been in it.
No, I know, but he should have made the final.
Yeah, but you got to give it up. The dude that won the finals absolutely owned that competition.
He is very good. He's a Mets. Go Mets.
Yep.
1952, the Olympics is this week in Tokyo. Well, 1952 was in Finland. Helsinki, Finland.
Nice.
Where the vampires are.
Is that where the vampire... What?
Yeah, Helsinki, Finland, with the vampires. So 1952, the vampires went to Helsinki, Finland to go do the Olympics.
Okay. I'll take your word for it, Fish. I trust you.
2009 17th ESPY. By the way, did you guys watch the ESPYs last Saturday? Did you guys even know it was on last Saturday?
I knew it was on. I didn't watch it. I don't care about the ESPYs anymore.
All right. Well, anyways, Michael Phelps won the ESPY awards. So,
nice.
And then we have a wedding. No big birthdays today. Of course, there's birthdays every day in sports, but you guys don't give a shit about half the people. So we go to a wedding. Isaiah Thomas weds Lynn Kendall in Chicago, 24. I don't know why he did it in Chicago.
That's where he's from. Isaiah Thomas, Chicago boy.
Yeah. Played on the Pistons, though, so we call him more Detroit than Chicago.
I know, but, that's where he's from. So, and you don't know where she's from.
It's fair to get married where you're from, Fish. It makes sense.
Well, I didn't know he's from Chicago, so that's pretty cool.
You know what's crazy? And Isaiah hates it? The fact that Michael Jordan is more loved in Chicago than he is.
Yeah. No,
I mean,
that's the
what
thing.
happened. Your career wasn't built there.
Yeah, but usually, if an awesome player from Detroit went out, look at how much we're claiming we love Devin Booker when he went to damn Grand Rapids. We're like, oh, he's one of ours. He's from Michigan. Imagine then having an Isaiah Thomas, and Chicago doesn't show him any love because what he did to the Bulls.
Those are the facts. We'll be back tomorrow for Tuesday, a full week of fun, excitement. The Olympics is tomorrow night.
Let's do it.
NBA Finals tomorrow night. Baseball, Maz's favorite sport, 6 second favorite sport. So a lot of stuff going on.
Lots of stuff going on. And Joey, you ready for Dumbass of the Day?
Only in Detroit does this happen.
Let's do it.
The Detroit Pistons select Darko Milicic.
World's dumbest criminal.
Well, so much for me calling him savvy because he had no idea where he's on the field.
And he crosses too many timeouts. It's a technical foul.
Dumbass!
Hey, any of y'all ever had to bang out someone's windows with a hammer, break in? None of that ever in your life?
No.
Well, in Detroit, this happened. Just watch the video, and I want you to pay attention to the sound. Listen to what he says. So,
what'd he say?
We're going to play it back again. From when I watched it, I heard, "That's not my baby."
It kind of sounds like, I don't know, my baby.
All I'm hearing is, "That's not my baby." So,
did he throw the hammer on the last one?
That's the best part. You're going to leave the evidence. Well, I mean, I obviously got clear video of who this guy is, but that's not my baby.
You know what? I thought you were going to go in a different direction with this one.
What you got?
I thought you were going to go with old boy who stole the Benz and was joyriding it for 3 days and got his ass beaten
the
in the
girl
barbershop.
came and dragged. Yeah, I saw that one last week too.
That was hilarious. Did you see that stick?
I did not. No.
Detroit, man, nothing better than.
I'll show you when we get off the air. That had to be the dumbest ass of the weekend, though.
I have a buddy who got his car stolen in Detroit. This was like in the early 2000s, and he's driving the car that he had to get because his car was stolen. He's driving it down 8 Mile. Next thing you know, car cuts him off. Car that cut him off, his stolen car.
No.
Yeah.
Like, for sure that was his car?
100%.
Oh
Follow
my
those
gosh.
people to a hotel room. They get out of the car, and it's two girls in the car, and he's like, that's my car. And the girls just start arguing with each other, like, see, I told you this wasn't his car. I told you. And they go back and forth. They're like, we just got to run these last errands, then we'll give you your car back. And like he follows them into a hotel room, and like he walks in, and like I guess he stood in the corner, and one girl was like, "You looking at me like you want to sex me?" and stuff like that. And he's like, "No, I just want my car back." And eventually, he ended up getting his. They just handed him the keys. No police investigation, no anything. Only in Detroit does that shit happen, man. It was. I wish I could get Kirk on the phone right now to discuss this, because him telling the story is one of the most phenomenal things I've ever experienced in my life.
I need that tomorrow. I need to hear him do this.
Imagine getting cut off by your own car that was stolen.
But did he let the ladies run their errands?
Yeah.
So he did.
Yeah, no, Kirk's a really nice guy, so he literally followed them around while they were finishing up their errands. I swear to God, this happened. On my life, this happened.
He got a quickie from both of them on that ride.
Yeah.
100%.
You want to sex me? But he was like in a hotel room with dudes like weighing up drugs and all types of shit, and he was just standing in the corner waiting on his car. And Kirk is like a tiny little white dude. Like Kirk is not hood, like, adjacent. He ain't even close to like being comfortable in that environment. Poloed up all the time, and just for him to, like, I love this story. It's one of my favorite stories I've ever been told in my life.
It's amazing.
Yes.
Wow.
For it to happen to Kirk, of all people. Like me, if it happens to me, like, give me my fucking car back. Get out. I'm dragging her out by her weave. Like, I'm taking the car.
Well, that's what old girl
That is
did.
literally
That's
the
literally
weave.
what she did. She was like, is that your Benz out there? She like, huh? Yeah, no, it's not. Then she grabbed him by his head and dragged him and whooped his ass.
Thank you guys for waking up with the Morning Woodward Show today. We appreciate you. We'll be back on tomorrow from 8 a.m. till 10 a.m. Coming up next, we have Baligian and Bell with Terry Foster filling in for Joik Bell today. And then, of course, The Hook is on from 3 to 5. Have a great Monday. We will talk to you tomorrow right here on the Woodward Sports Network.